This is the first time I've been in a discipleship relationship where it wasn't just one-on-one. There's been 2 or 3 people in the group at the same time. And it's awesome because we get to dig into the Word and you hear different perspectives on that, as well as just digging into life and hearing different people's experiences.
There's few areas of our life that it has not impacted. You know, when you start doing this life on life thing and you're getting into each other's business, you're finding out everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, you start to truly understand, you know, Christ's concept for bearing each other's burdens. You start understanding confessing your sins one to another and the freedom that's in that. And while it's challenging, it's very rewarding. And the guys in our group, we laugh sometimes. We talk about how you've never really had an accountability partner in your life until you felt like you want to punch him in the face. And, you know, there's times where, you know, I'm confronted about things and this is the last thing I want to hear. I'm like, I don't need to hear that right now. But it is exactly what I need to hear. And my wife will attest that's exactly what I need to hear. So it's tough, it's challenging, but it's definitely worth it.
I like that we are able to do our men and women's groups every other week, basically. So every 2 weeks, I'm getting together with women, and I'm at home all day with 3 young children, 5, 3, and 2. And it can just be a struggle. And honestly, some weeks come and I don't even want to go. And Dan pushes me out the door to go, and I'm grateful every time because we're getting into God's Word, which is always encouraging. And then I have, we're all in different stages of life, and we can offer encouragement and suggestions to make things a little easier, which is also really helpful. And it's nice that we don't have to worry about sitters or anything like that because we're rotating. Because I know people say things like that, like you don't have anyone to watch the kids, but there's ways to work around that.
The hardest part for me, I found what the hardest part about the discipleship group that we're in is actually getting to a point where you can be completely open, completely honest, and just put everything out there, you know. And I mean, it's intimidating, I think, as a man to kind of like open up, talk about your feelings in a way that it is okay, it's safe. But once that environment is created, it's the hardest thing to do, but it's by far the most rewarding.
Sometimes we just continue to say, hey, I'm praying for you in this area because this is where you said you need it, or like, hey, my week's been going really well. Like, what is it that I can add to my prayer list this week to be praying for you? Especially because we get together every 2 weeks. We're not together every week. So it is good that we have that check-in. And I think, at least I can speak for the women in our group, that we are available anytime. Like, if I hear my phone beep, if I heard it at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'd be right there to answer it. And I feel like the women in my group are there if I need them at any time for prayer or just a listening ear.